Hey everyone, this is Meenasuf concept. Today I'll be teaching you how to make the strawberry throw pillow. This is my strawberry throw pillow, so I'll be teaching you how to make this. So the first thing to do is to get your material ready. This is the material I want to use. So you measure 20 inches by 20 inches. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So after measuring 20 inches by 20 inches, then you fold this like this. You fold this like this. Then you fold it like this. Then use your measuring tape to measure 20 inches like this. You measure 20 inches from here. You start from the folded part. You measure 20 inches and you mark. Then you come here, you measure 20 inches and mark. You measure 20 inches. Then you continue like that till you get to the end. So you measure 20 inches. Then you connect the markings like this. Then you cut it out with your scissors. So you cut it out with your scissors. So after cutting it out, this is the folded part. So you carry your measuring tape and measure 3 inches from the folded part. Then you put a mark here. Then you go to the other side and measure 3 inches too and put another mark here. Then on the unfolded side again, you mark 5 inches. But you only mark 3 inches here on the folded side, while you mark 3 inches and 5 inches here. So you now draw something like this to connect the markings. Then you cut it out with your scissors. So you cut it out. So it will give us this shape of the strawberry pillow. So when you cut it out, you will now sew this place using the back stitch. You sew it like this. So you sew it from here to here and you leave this place for turning. So you use your thread and needle to sew it using the back stitch. So you can start from here. You put your needle inside. You pull it. Sorry, I didn't make a knot at the end of the thread. So you put your needle, you pull it, then you go back again and pull it. Then you put your needle again, you go back, you add to it, then you pull it. So that's how you continue till you reach the end of the fabric. So this is how to sew. You make sure you do not leave any space between the sewings. So you continue till you get here. So when you get here, you will now turn it over. So after sewing, you will now turn it over. You turn it over like this. Turn it over. You turn it over like this. So after turning it over, we now fix our seats. So this is how to make our seats. You measure 1 inch by 1 inch. So you now fold it into 2. When you fold it into 2, you now open it and cut it, and cut the size to the folded points. You cut the other side too. Then we have our triangular shape like this. So you now place it on your green fabric. You place it on the green fabric like this and draw 20 of this using your Pilow. So this is what you have. You place it on the green fabric and draw 20 pieces. After drawing it, you cut it out. So when you cut it out, you have 20 of it. This is what you have. You have 20 of this. So you now fix it on the strawberry pillow like this. So you fix it anyhow you want. You fix it like this. For this strawberry, I used yellow color. So for this one, I want to use green. But if you like, you can use yellow too. You can as well use white. Just depend on your choice. So you fix it like this. And you can fix 10 here. Then you fix 10 on the other side too. So it's either you use a thread, a matching thread, that's green color, to sew it like this, or you use gum to fix it to the red fabric. So if you want to use gum, you just put your gum like this. You put your gum and put it on the fabric like this. You continue. So you fix your seeds to the red fabric using gum. So this is what I have after filling it. If you like, you can cut more than 20 pieces. It depends on how you want it to be. So this is what I have. So you do it for the two sides. So after this, I'll be showing you how to cut the leaf and the stalk. So for the leaf and the stalk, I'll cut 10 inches by 10 inches and put it on the fabric and cut it out. No, sorry, I'll fold it into two. Fold it into two like this, then fold it again. So I'll fold it into 4. After folding it into 4, I will now draw a flower at this point, at the folded points. I will draw something like this. Then I will now draw something like this. Hope you can see the way I did it. I drew something like this. So this is the flower. Then I will cut it out with my scissors. So after cutting it, this is what I have. I'll also cut this side. This is from my flower. Then I'll open it up. So when I open it, this is what I have. I'll now place it on my green fabric. So I'll fold it into two. I'll fold it into two and place it on it. So I'll place it on my green fabric. So I'll place my flower on the fabric and use office pin to attach the flower to the fabric. So I use my office pins to attach the flower to the fabric. Then I will cut out the shape of the flower using scissors. So you use your scissors to cut out the shape of the flower. So this is what I have after cutting it. Then I will remove the office pins. So this is what I have when I remove this. Okay, before I remove it, I will cut out this shape. So this is what I have. I have my flower like this. I have two of it. So I will now put it back and put my foam on it. So you can see that the right sides are facing each other. So I'll now put my foam on it and use office pin to fix it. So here I have two types of foams. This one is the 1/2 inch, while this one is the 1/4 inch. But I prefer to use this one because of turning. So I'll use this one. I'll place it on the foam and use my office pins to attach it. So after fixing it with my office pin, I'll now cut it out. I'll cut out the shape like this. So I will cut out the foam. So this is what I have after cutting it. So you can see it. So I also cut out this place. So this is what I have. So I will use my thread and needle to sew this place, to sew it like this, using the back stitch. I will sew it like this. Using the back stitch. So I will sew it like this using the back stitch. But please don't waste the foam. You can cut the foam into pieces. I will show you what to do with the later. You can cut it into pieces. I will show you what to do with it later. So let me go and sew. So I have sewn my flower. I will now turn it over. So this is how to turn it over. So this opening is small, so I will increase it. I will open it again. But don't make it too big. So I've opened it. I will now turn it over. When turning it over, so it's not easy, but you have to be patient and careful so that you don't spoil it. I'll be going gradually. So I finished turning it over. This is what I have. So you can see. So this is my flower. So for my stock, I'll use 4 inches by 3 inches. I will now fold it into 2 and sew it. And sew it like this, using the back stitch. So when I sew it, this is what I have. I will now turn it over. After turning it, then I will fill it up with my fibers. So I'll fill my stock with my fiber. So I'll fill my stock with the fiber. So my stock is ready, and my flower too. So I will now fill my strawberry pillow. Remember I told you to keep your foam, to cut it into pieces and keep it. So now I want to use my foam to avoid wastage. I will combine it with the fiber to fill my pillow. So I'll mix it up. Combine the two. So I filled my pillow with fiber and the foam that is remaining. So I will now stitch it. So I will stitch it using the running stitch like this till I reach the starting point. I'll continue like that till I reach the starting point. So I've reached the starting point. I'll now pull everything. I'll pull it like this. So I can still add fiber if it's not enough, if I'm not satisfied. So I'll now pull it. I'll pull it like this. After pulling it, I will now make a knot at the end like this. I'll do once more. So this is what I have. Then I'll put my stock. I filled it with the fiber. Then I'll now put it here. I'll put it here and sew it round. So from the pillow. Take a little from the stock, and from the pillow. I'll keep sewing it round till I reach the starting point. So I've reached the starting point. I will now make a knot at the end. So I've sewn it round. That is why it is standing like this. So I'll put my star on my flower. I'll put it inside like this. I'll put it inside like this and start sewing it. I will also sew it round. So this is how to sew it. I will take from the stalk and the star together from behind. So I'll sew it round. I'll be taking from the stalk and the star or flower. So I will sew it round using the back stitch. I'll sew it round using the back stitch till I reach the starting point. So as you are showing it, as you are sewing it, you'll be checking the front. You make sure the fiber is not showing. So I finished sewing it. I will now make a knot to secure my stitches. Cut it off. Then I will use my thread and needle to make just one stitch to hold the star and the strawberry together like this, and I cut it off. I'll go again, make another knot and put it in. I'll just make one stitch and I'll cut it. So this is my strawberry. So okay, I can decide to put another seed here. If I'm not okay with it, I'll use my gum. I'll use my gum and fix another seed here. So you can just go around. If you are not okay with the seeds, you can add more. So yes, these are my strawberries. I have the green and I have the yellow. Thanks for watching. I'll be looking forward to seeing yours. Bye.